I'm Jennifer Angel. This is my report for you, Libra, for the week of August the 31st. Now, you have Mercury in your sign at the moment, so this is a great time for communication, great time to getting things sort of organized, particularly on a business level, particularly as Mercury will go retrograde in a couple of weeks, so just heads up on that. And so if you've got things you want to finalize, then now is a good time to do that, because then, of course, when Mercury is at retrograde, it's a great time to just get things organized and plan and, get things in place. Now, friends seem to be very important at the moment, and you do have Venus and Mars sitting in your very social area of your chart. Venus, of course, is still retrograde and is your ruling planet, of course. So Venus will be retrograde through to the end of the week. She finally comes out of that retrograde. It feels like she's been there for a while in that backward transit. And will stay in this area of your chart right through to October the 8th. So with that retrograde, again, mean that, you could part company with some friends. We've still got a week of this, so don't be surprised if you part company with some people. Now, it doesn't mean to say you're going to have like a bust up. It just simply means that, as you grow and evolve, life changes and you change, and, people just tend to go different ways, okay? And that's all there is to it. So, wish them well. And just get on with your own life. Now, Mars and Venus are in a conjunction at the start of the week. Now, this is a very powerful, can bring people together. Of course, the Venus retrograde, it does weaken it a little bit, but there's still a lot of energy there. So you want to get out and socialize. This is a great time to network, and a great time to initiate and start things, particularly in this couple of weeks before Mercury enters its final retrograde for the year. Now, there is also a couple of very favorable aspects to do with the Sun this week. One is an opposition with Neptune. Normally, opposition can be challenging, not so much with these two planets, and that can open up a creative business opportunity, okay? Now, you're either going to feel right about it or not, okay? And you want to pay attention to that. Now, the other thing that is happening is that there's also the Sun is going to be in a trine, which is another favorable aspect with Pluto. And Pluto sits in your home and family area. So something to do around your family if there was a situation that's been perhaps stagnant, that can come through right now too, after this week with this. And Pluto is going to come out of retrograde next month as well. So over this next month, that situation can really sort itself out, okay? So, and I know there's been a lot of activity around a family, so it feels to me like this situation that's finally going to come to an end. All right, so I hope you have a great week, Libra. Something amazing happens for you. It certainly does seem like a week of opportunity. And I do have the monthly report up now too on video, and from the 1st of September it'll be in written form on my daily news pages. And if you like these videos, I'd really appreciate if you could help me promote them and send them out on your social networks. Okay, thanks so much. See you next week. Bye.